So, you know how Tanzania is basically like, riddled with corruption. The roads freaking suck. Every time it rains, there's mudslides and like flooding everywhere, you know, whether you're in center of town or in the village. Well, good news because we have a new state house. So, they're working on the big problems. So this is from Daily News. This article's from last week. It says Tanzania to launch new state house structures next week. After a long journey of working day and night, the construction of the state-of-the-art Chamwino State House project in Dodoma has been accomplished. Hongera. President Samia Suluhu Hassan is due to launch the structures on Saturday, May 20th, 2023, where State House staff, including herself, will move to the new Ikulu. The State House's Directorate of Presidential Communications said in a video clip on Wednesday. On 20th May this year, the new Chamwino State House will be officially inaugurated. Staff, including President of the United Republic of Tanzania and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, will move to the Chamwino State House, the clip says. Ahead of the launching of the building, the State House's Communication Directorate has prepared a series of documentaries featuring retired presidents and other staff sharing their experiences working at the highest office of the country. Oh, well, my experience. The trick is like stealing, but not getting caught stealing. And even if you get caught stealing, having enough so you still have some money that you stole, even if you have to give some of that money that you stole back. So that's just my experience of stealing. Working for the country. So that was from last week. This is from The Citizen from today, May 20th, 2023. President Samia inaugurates State House Dodoma. The area is 200 times bigger. Bigger than what? Well, we'll see. The president has inaugurated the new State House today after 30 months of construction. The construction of the building started in 2020 when late great President John Magufuli laid the foundation stone for the commencement of the project. The land where the new state building was constructed is 200 times bigger than the State House in Dar es Salaam, and will further promote Dodoma's development as Tanzania's capital and seat of power. Proceedings started at dawn when various guests started to arrive at the grounds of the new seat of power from both mainland Tanzania and Zanzibar. President Samia arrived at 10 a.m. and was received by the Vice President, Dr. Mpango, the President of Zanzibar, nearly said Zambia, Zanzibar, Dr. Mwinyi, the Prime Minister, Majaliwa, as well as retired Presidents Mwinyi and Kikwete. After she was received, President Samia went to the podium where she received military honors and inspected a guard of honor. So apparently the area was chosen by Mwalimu Nyerere, and this is these two pictures. Here it says the two men behind the newly launched Tanzania State House structures, and I love this because it's the office of the president sending this information and the little press releases and memos and briefings to their lackeys and their servants in the media. It's like, hey, print that, and everyone's like, okay, I can write 200 words. Yes, deadline at 5 o'clock, right? Nobody has, How much does this cost, guys? But it's beautiful, though. I'll give them that. So here are the two people responsible. There we go. We got Nyerere on the left and Magufuli on the right. Though Mwalimu Nyerere and Dr. Magufuli ruled Tanzania in two different phases, with the former leading from 61 to 85 and the latter from 2015 to 2021, the history of Dodoma capital city brings them in the same page of the book of history. That was a tough sentence to read. This is the reason why President Samia Suluhu Hassan honored the duo at the inauguration ceremony of the new Ikulu structures on Saturday. But all right, whatever. I'm talking too much, right? Let's see the actual goddamn pictures, right? It's got to be beautiful, right? It is actually pretty damn beautiful. Here we go. So yeah, and there we go. There's the first one. Let's go next. Look at that. It's beautiful. I love the background, backdrop. I love the scenery, the whole nature and all that. Why do people have to paint all their goddamn state houses white? Let's try to do something unique, I would suggest painting it green, like a really dark green, like ominous. Whatever, that's just me. I could even go with the freaking nature scenes. But this looks like maybe because there's not too much activity going on. Oh, look at that. It's like a new mosque was built. It's beautiful. I don't know. It looks hollow. Yeah. It's great. Great. I'm sure we'll be bussing soon. So, that's we'll never find out the price for this. And I love that this is their priorities, which is like, guys, we gotta get this done. Fuck everything else. I gotta move in there by next Christmas. Which, well done, Mrs. President. So I guess here we go. It says Tanzania's new state house in Dodoma sits on 8,473 acres, bigger than some national parks. The new state house, unveiled by the president, is 8,473 acres. The size of the land is larger than some national parks. Mind you, we're in Tanzania. We're probably most known for national parks. For example, it's said to be 15 times larger than the Sanane National Park in Mwanza. The Dodoma State House, built in Chamwino, will have its own wildlife reserve, meaning that it will also serve as a tourist attraction site. I can't wait for a foreign dignitary to be eaten by a freaking leopard. Anyways, this got me thinking. I mean, this was actually accomplished, right? But my whole grudge with this government is that this freaking roads suck. Like, there is no public development in the urban areas at all. It's all private. It's all new malls being built, new office spaces, or multinational corporations like KFC or Pizza Hut coming in, building a new thing. It's never, oh guys, you see this shitty little road, we're gonna fix it. There, it's fixed. No, none of that happens at all. Like, almost ever. At least it's not discernible, right? So these guys are like, oh, let's think great ideas. Let's build a new state house. Let's do a new this. Then I saw this. I saw this stupidity the other day. Tanzania plans to establish National Space Agency and launch satellite into orbit. I launch a freaking satellite into orbit. Oh my god. Yeah, we're only like 80 years behind, and we're getting, testing the waters. Oh, excuse me. President revealed that Tanzania is planning to build its own satellite. Jesus Christ, we can't even let's save the jokes a bit. And that negotiations to reach scientific milestone have already begun. The president, who was speaking at Azam Media's launch of digital terrestrial television, however, did not reveal the engineering team that is set to build the satellite or where it's going to be hosted. Yeah, we're talking maybe like 40 years from now. Should the plan materialize, Tanzania will join Kenya and Uganda, which have developed and launched satellites into space in the past 6 months. Oh, well done, Uganda. I'm proud of you. Kenya launched its first operational Earth observation satellite on board on SpaceX rocket from the United States. I mean, like, fuck you. Oh, Kenya did this. I mean, like, it's hosted on a private company based in America and done in America. But like, Kenya, just fucking focus. People, stop playing the away games, Just focus on your home game. Food, infrastructure, goddamn healthcare, education, freaking commerce. Oh, let's go to space. Fuck you. Your fucking space. A live feed from Elon Musk rocket company showed, of course, because no nigger is gonna do it without help. Let's focus on what's possible, people. I'm gonna cry on camera. Other African countries that already hosted satellites in space include Algeria, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, South Africa, Morocco, Egypt, Ghana, and Nigeria, with Rwanda set to launch at the end of the year. So this is, I commented 2 days ago, lol, let's start by fixing our roads. Yeah. Sasa mbona mnacheka? Oh, sorry, I'm actually recovering from a little cold I had. Sasa mbona mnacheka? Y'all have little faith in our nation. See some of these comments. On launch day, TANESCO will cut the power in the control room. I think I commented on this. Wash a generator faster. The key word is plans. Since we got our independence, we are struggling with constructing roads, water, and schools, yet we keep these dreams up. You see, it's pathetic, really. I think I'm hitting my arm too much here. I hope it doesn't affect the noise too much on the microphone. First, they need to be sure our society has a better life. I mean, can't help but agree with that. So yeah, we got a new state house, and apparently we're going to motherfucking space. Hooray, Tanzania. I'll check you guys next time. Peace.
I'm not even gonna do Obama for that long. It's not gonna happen, boys.